on this?
Okay, first and foremost, we were not one of the clubs that were either accused of, investigated for breaching salary cap or any peripheral elements of the salary cap. It's clear that two clubs have entered into confidential agreements with Premiership Rugby because of their situation. We are absolutely not one of those two clubs. It's a complex situation because of the confidentiality. When you sign up to be a member of Premiership Rugby, there are certain things that are confidential. And one of them is that if you as a club are investigated, no one else knows about it. So it's between the salary cap manager, who's a lawyer who works for Premiership Rugby, you as a club, and ultimately the management of Premiership Rugby will find out about it, but no one else knows. So when people talk about confidential agreements, they are exactly that. No, they're confidential because nobody knows. No other clubs are told who is in trouble or who would be in trouble. And it is a matter between that club and the salary cap manager. Now, we are complete supporters of the salary cap concept because it's meant to do 4 or 5 things depending on how you look at it. One is to create this level playing field that all clubs have the ability to compete in a competitive premiership. 2, which is important for us, is to encourage the long-term financial sustainability of the clubs, because it's in nobody's interest if Premiership clubs go bust, and wage inflation is one surefire way of doing that, as we've seen in other sports, specifically in soccer. And it's also about enabling the Premiership clubs to compete in Europe, which everybody wants to compete, but some clubs are a little bit more obsessed about it than others. And that obsession with conquering Europe has become a holy grail for some clubs. Winning it isn't enough, it has to be total dominance. And some people are prepared to spend the absolute maximum, whatever way they choose to do that, to address that goal. The final thing is to produce, or help produce, on a long-term basis, English qualified players that make the England national team better than it is or has been. So those are the goals. We buy into all of those. The key thing for us is the sustainability of it, because we have to be a business that ultimately gets to break even, profitability, and that we have 11 other brother clubs or sister clubs that are in the same boat.